Hello, this is Dr. Raz. In this video, I would like to show you how to calculate hypothesis testing for two samples. Let's get started. First, I log into our class Blackboard and find 2.7 hypothesis testing two samples, and then download this CSV file right here, three dots, download origin file, and then open that file. And then once you open it, save that file, save as, Excel file, XLSX, save. Now I can make changes on this. You can see in the first column I have 100 user IDs, A and B groups. You can see right here. And you can see the order values over here in terms of dollar figures. I will create a new tab. And here I will do the t-test. And first, what I would like to do is Control B to bold it, group numbers, group A, group B. And then I will let calculate the sample sizes. Control B to bold it. So first I will do count if. Let's take a look at the range. Go to the data, click on B2, Control Shift down arrow, comma, and then I will put in quotation equals to and symbol. So I want to give a cell reference right here. And that's 50. Now what I would like to do is lock the array, highlight, function, F4, enter. Click on it, right hand corner, black cross, drag it down. Perfect. Now next thing I would like to calculate is the average, mean, Control B. And I will use average if the range, again, go back to my data and look at the B2, Control Shift down arrow, comma, criterion is again equals to, go back to t-test worksheet and end symbol, A, comma, and then I look at the average range, go back to my first worksheet, click on C2, Control Shift down arrow, press enter. And these are dollar values, average transactions $49.75. So I would like to drag it down. To be able to do this, I need to lock this array, highlight, function F4, and same thing here, highlight, function F4. Click on it right down corner, black cross, drag it down. So you can see there's a difference. Now I would like to calculate standard deviation. And I will here use standard deviation for sample function, and then I will use if statement if B2, Control Shift down, equals to A, then take the average of column C. Okay. You can see the standard deviation here is 9.33. Then I would like to highlight this, lock it, function F4. Then highlight this, function F4 to lock it. And then click on it, right down corner, black cross, drag it down, and I will replace A with a B. Perfect. Now I would like to calculate p-value using t-test. And array number 1 is, I will highlight everything from C1 or C2, I should say, all the way till where the A ends, which is right here, 51. Come on, I would like compare that group against C52 all the way down, Control Shift down arrow. And then I would like comma, I want to do two-tailed test because I'm trying to figure out whether they are different. I'm not trying to figure out whether they're it's greater or less. I'm figuring out either or. So two-tailed test. And I assume that the variance is equal because standard deviations are not that far from each other. You can see that p-value is pretty much zero. That means that I can reject null hypotheses that they are the same. In other words, I collect enough evidence to suggest that B is different than A. That's it for this video. Until next video, enjoy business analytics.